that apparently LSU and LSU football are toying with the idea of adding a logo to their jersey. And it would be a company logo like you see in the NBA, like you see in professional soccer. Now, soccer obviously is different. I mean, they pay millions upon millions to have basically their logo is the team logo on the jersey. You got a small badge. This would be, I'm sure, a jersey patch. It'd be somewhere on the shoulder. It would be small, probably be the same size as the Nike check on the jersey. And the report said it would be to help LSU raise money to pay their athletes, because we all know with the settlement, it's going to be a little bit over $20 million per year for the athletic department. How do we feel about the potential of LSU football throwing a company's logo on their historic jerseys?
You better watch out, because old man take incoming. So
I know it's I
it's
felt
incoming.
like it was,
I'm driving really slow, but it's coming. Let me start with this. So I think we're all for staying ahead of the curve when it comes to NIL, making sure that we secure good players. In every other sport, not every other sport, but a lot of other sports do it. Jacob's skewed because he watches European sports a lot. They certainly do it. NASCAR cars have logos and sponsors all over that. Golf, yes, but it's golf, yes, but they have to wear a shirt and a hat.
It's
just
sponsored.
I mean, it's different. It's not like I believe it's different.
The bag's got 72 logos on it.
The bag, okay, the bag maybe.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Every sport.
So when we
pretty
were
much in it, except football, baseball, big advertisements now. Major League Baseball on their sleeves.
I didn't realize that. Probably because I don't watch Major League Baseball. But
isn't the Astros? I don't know if it is anymore, Alondra. Like OxyClean, like wasn't it for a while?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
It's a mattress mag now.
Is it really?
I don't know. He's everywhere. Probably.
So, yeah, basically,
football's different to me because like the
NFL's practice jerseys, even when we were playing.
That's what I was going to say was our practice jerseys in Green Bay, and that gets as much viewership eyeballs on it, especially like training camp times. Like every picture you get is with. It's like I'd be all for that.
Where were you in Green Bay?
Bellin Healthcare, which was like the big healthcare provider up in Wisconsin.
We were Buick for the Broncos.
Just classic.
Straight up Buick.
Should have been Toyota.
Tell Peyton that he had a Buick deal.
Hey, Coach, we're going to go ahead and put these Buick logos on all of our jerseys. They're giving me a pretty good deal on a car.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess first opinion is I hate it. Hate the thought of it. Our classic jersey, we're just looking at Nuss here, just being a baller. Our classic jersey has the LSU, which is nice, small, it's classy.
Yeah, we didn't have that LSU when we played.
So the logo, whatever it is, whatever it ends up being, is going to be bigger than the LSU on the jersey. The font's going to be bigger, so you're going to read that, more than you're going to read the LSU. I just hate that it has got to this point. Now, I'm sure after a couple of years of doing if it passes a couple of years of doing we won't even
the NCAA, that is a caveat to it. The NCAA has to approve this first.
They have power in something?
Sort of.
Wow.
It's the first time I've heard them.
But, like, if they deny it, could we do it anyway, then just sue them at the state level?
Probably.
Yeah. So we can do it. So, yeah, I think it's I don't like it at all. But it's one of those things, if it happened a couple of years later, we wouldn't really notice it. But, like, I think college football fans are getting so much change so fast. Like, it changed from amateur to professional. Now it's like we got revenue sharing. Like, it was the wild, wild west. It still kind of is, but at least there's like some sort of rules coming into play now with the rev share and like a maximum amount of expenditures that you can use. And I know people are tightening their belts on budgets on different aspects of athletics so they can afford to go out and pay players and attract good. But there's other ways to do it. They do have to go spend more on players and to allow, the people, the higher ups to still make their same amount of money, I guess. But Yeah, I think the practice jersey would have been, let's just dip our toe in it a little bit instead of putting it on our classic uniforms, our classic college football. So, like, college fans, we're dealing with so much change. Let's not slap us in the face this fast.
Alondra Tate, how do we feel about this?
I hate it.
Well,
on football Saturdays, I'm not watching a NASCAR race. I'm watching a football team. So, nope, I'm out.
All right.
And I know what you're saying. Well, that gives more money to LSU. Yeah, I don't get any money out of it. I don't care.
All right. Alondra?
I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't like it from like a just general standpoint. It has nothing to do with like football. Like I'm just kind of sick of ads being in my face 24/7. Like someone is always trying to sell you something.
Yep.
Your phone listens to what you're saying because it's trying to push stuff to get you to buy it. Like I'm just sick of that kind of stuff. But I do get raising money for a better program or whatever, but like I'm just so sick of all the consumerism stuff.
Yeah, there's ways to raise money.
I mean, games are already 4 hours because of all the commercials, to her point.
Right.
Like, ads are thrown in our face constantly.
Yeah, speaking of, like, drink my high.
Yeah, drink my high.
Like, we can put that on the jersey.
Okay, I was about to say,
we can put that on the jersey.
Are you good with the My High?
Like, let's replace the numbers with just the My High logo.
What about just the LSU logo? Take that off, My High on the helmet?
Take the right side off. Smart.
So our boy Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, put out some odds to who the company would be to be on LSU's jersey.
Gordon has the best ones. I already know.
Second best.
Oh, really?
Second
Canes?
best. Canes. So he goes Raising Canes minus 250. Gordon McKernan minus 115. Walk-ons plus 100. LeBerge plus 200. Fred's plus 250. Community Coffee plus 400. Mike Anderson's plus 500. Benny's Car Wash plus 600. Zippy's plus 800. And the long shot, Hungry Howie's plus 1,200.
Benny's is your best odds there for sure. They got some.
I think if you're a betting man and you want to get some actual juice, I think Community Coffee plus 400.
Yeah, because Community Coffee got that money.
Yeah.
Fred's would be my.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was thinking though. Is like some of those places don't really advertise. Like Fred's doesn't advertise. I don't really see them. Exactly. Yeah.
That's why Fred's would be like the coolest one. Like that'd be awesome.
I think there's probably another company that's probably like minus.
Like some industrial steel company or something.
No, and it's
MMR.
a company I'm familiar with.
MMR.
MMR is a good one.
I'm very familiar with their,
with their game.
Well, not their game, but their company, their relationship with, LSU. It would be Powerade.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
We can't stand for that.
We can't stand.
No, we got to get My High up there.
Yeah, we can't stand for that. That can't happen.
No.
Powerade's better than Gatorade because Gator's in the title of Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but, just because you're better than that doesn't really mean.
Why don't you? Yeah, I know. Why don't you just do My High on the jersey?
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure that would pass compliance.
I like buying the helmet.
Yeah.
Just take the whole helmet.
Oh, if they start putting decals on helmets, my stand is I'm okay with it for practice.
Yeah.
If you want to do it during practice, again, you go back and we've been doing this in the NFL for 13 seasons now. So this has been a thing. NFL jerseys don't have logos. The NBA does. MLB does. MLS does. NHL does not, I don't believe. So but you've got a lot of the major sports that have done this. And so unfortunately, I think it is inevitable that at some point it is going to happen. Now, NFL, maybe it doesn't because NFL is the biggest sport that we have.
They protect the shield too pretty hard.
Right.
I don't
want to be the first either.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to be the first that does this.
Well, you're more about practice. Like, I know Colorado did it last year. A couple teams did it. It was like 3 or 4. They did like the players' social media to like pump them up at practice. But like, you're not wearing that during a game.
That's why I started this off by saying, like, we always know that we want to be on the front line, the cutting edge of like staying ahead in this ever-changing NIL world and paying players world. But like this one is so, such a sensitive topic because you're dealing with something that's so traditional. And we don't do a lot of crazy uniforms because the traditionalism that is the LSU standard uniform. We love it. It's beloved. So my hope is, just like you, I'm absolutely practice jerseys all day. Do it. You want to put shirts on, you want to put patches on everything the players wear in a press conference after the game. You know what? Put them on the coaches. Put it on Brian Kelly.
Yeah, on the headsets, they already sell that anyway.
He gets shown as much as, a player does on the sideline where you could actually zoom in and see a patch, right? So Brian Kelly gets shown, and it benefits the coach to have more money to pay for players if that's what it's really for. Put it on them, but don't bastardize the college traditional uniform.
Someone was asking, what if you put a small sticker on the back of your helmet? The problem is with LSU, one of the iconic things about the LSU helmet is you have the state of Louisiana flag and the American flag on the back too. Mm-hmm. So even if you put it on the back of the helmet, then you're taking away from, in my opinion, the state flag and the American flag.